I've always been really good at finding things. And because of that, I know that if you're watching this video, it's because I wanted to find you. Hi, I'm Dr. B, the Creativity Sensei, and I work with creatives to help them find more time to do their art and, more important, find joy in the art making process. One of the things about finding people is you know when you have made the connection. The reason is because they often communicate back. How cool is that? Often in the literary arts, we write books, we write articles, we write poetry, and there are a variety of audiences that those works are intended for. First, there is yourself. When you write, you always include a little bit of you in the writing. It's kind of the heart of the art form. And whether or not you're writing fiction or nonfiction, something small, medium, large, and even extra large, like a book series, there's always a part of you in your work. That is not to say that you can't write books and plots about, serial killers. You do not have to be a serial killer yourself in order to do that. Stephen King, case in point, one of the icons of horror and thriller. Yeah, he is just a man like the rest of us. Although his history, if you look into it, at any rate, that's a topic for another day. So when you write for yourself, there are a variety of selves that you write for. And those selves can be a younger self. Sometimes we want to create something that we did not have when we were young. Maybe it was a book series. And a lot of very successful writers begin that way. There is also like the private self, journals, things that you do not want to share with the world, and yet sometimes those journals make their way into a public venue. The diaries of Samuel Pepys, who wrote prolifically and revealed a lot about his own personal follies. But that is kind of unusual. The private self, often it is those journals, those books, notebooks that might sit on your shelf. But we also write for friends, family, people who know us. And in many ways, I think that audience is the trickiest. They have a lot of different agendas that might not align with yours. For example, often in a tribe, family, we have people who want to keep us safe and close. They fear if our writing is successful, that success may pull us away from the tribe. And so, even well-meaning family might harbor feelings of resentment, toward your activity. And then the other side of that coin would be people who are overly excited about what you're doing and lack the kind of constructive criticism that may in fact be just the thing that you need. Then we have an audience who are mentors or maybe editors. Sometimes they are professionals who have proven themselves worthy in their art form, and their feedback can be critical. But also, from my experience, I know that this audience may also be protective of their own domain and not very forthcoming in giving you the assistance to improve. Finally, there is the anonymous audience. And in many ways, the anonymous audience is the pinnacle of all audiences, because we have little control over this group of people. They can make or break a career, or on a smaller scale, a product such as a book, maybe a movie, maybe a play. But ultimately, aren't they the ones that we are writing for, working for, doing our art for? That anonymous audience that might buy your novel, might tell friends about the movie that you wrote. In creating these YouTubes, I find that the anonymous audience is the coolest thing. I have met people through these YouTubes, people that I connect with, people that value my content and are learning from it. It is my mission to inspire others to do their art. And that has been a mission that I have striven to achieve for the past 3 decades. YouTube, like these videos, is the vehicle that I am currently able to use. I'm really good at finding things. I'm really good at finding things. And so, thank you for watching today. Thank you for finding me. Leave a comment and let me know what inspired you about this video. And I'll see you in the next one. A biento.